New at noon, a fast-moving fire destroys a house near Brackenridge Park. At least 25 units responded to the scene around 8:30 this morning on East Mulberry Avenue. No one was hurt in the fire, but as KENS 5's Vanessa Croy explains, the vacant house posed a major threat to firefighters.
Fire officials tell us this fire is completely out, but as you can see behind us, crews are still out on this property checking for hot spots. In fact, just about 10 minutes ago, we saw one of those hot spots flare up. And if you look at the roof right now, you can see a little small flame coming from the roof of that building. That's why there's so many fire crews still out here today. And I'm going to ask our photographer to walk with us really quick. I want to show you what posed a big challenge for firefighters out here today. You can see this canopy of trees surrounding the house. Fire officials tell us that was a big concern today, that fire could spread to the trees. In fact, they actually brought out the aerial truck, and you can see it here, and they tell us that even with the aerial truck, they had a challenge getting on top of that fire because of this canopy of trees. According to San Antonio Fire, the call came in around 8:30 this morning for a fire showing in this abandoned house off Mulberry Street. In fact, they told us the fire was so intense they had to go into defensive mode, meaning fighting that fire from the outside. Now, they also tell us there are two big concerns out here today, one being those trees, and the other concern they had is before firefighters even arrived at this property, they tell us this house had already been deemed a dangerous building, meaning the actual structure posed a threat to fire crews. Fire officials tell us that one neighbor here had to be treated for smoke inhalation, but she's going to be okay and was treated here on the scene. And neighbors tell us they've seen people going in and out of the house, but fire officials say they did not have any initial reports of anyone trapped inside. Now, fire officials did tell us this house is a total loss. And right now, as soon as firefighters deem it safe for arson investigators to go in, they're trying to figure out exactly what started this fire out here today. For now, reporting here downtown, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.